These taste exactly like the Starbucks ones. Hello everyone, I'm Melissa here and welcome to your Melissa Moment. Hello everyone, Melissa here. Welcome to your Melissa Moment and welcome to Try It Thursday. You guys, we are going to be trying a few things today. I'm actually filming this on Family Day. My husband and daughter went out for breakfast, so I'm here. So I thought, what better way to celebrate my family day than by making food for my family for the rest of the week. So that's what we're going to do today. I apologize for the light back there. The sun is coming through that window and I can't do anything about it. But at least the sun's out. How great is that? So I am obsessed with Starbucks's potato chive bake. If you've never had it, you should try it. They're really good. They're basically like a little square egg bite, and you get 2 of them, and they're really, really good. I don't remember how much they are because I always just pay through my app, but I want to say they're like $5.95 for 2. And I figure I can probably make them cheaper at home. And I found a copycat recipe. So I'm curious. Because I did go to the Starbucks website, and they don't give you the recipes, but you can look at the ingredients, right, for allergies and things. So I saw the ingredients list, and this copycat recipe does have most of the ingredients of the Starbucks ones. It doesn't have all of them, but it has most of them. So I'm like, you know what, let's give her a try. So that's what we're going to do today. Now, I've never made this before. I haven't really prepped anything. This could be a really long video, but we'll probably speed up through some of it if we can. But we're going to try it. And another thing we're going to try is this. You guys have, I'm sure, have seen these before. They're little dicey things. So instead of having to use a knife to cut up all of your veggies and stuff, you can just use this and it's supposed to work. I've had this for a really long time. I bought it on a lightning deal on Amazon and it looks great. It comes with all of these accessories. Like, I'm talking a lot of accessories. So I've never used it and I thought, hey, there's a lot of dicing involved with this recipe. Let's give this little gadget a try and see if it's worth keeping around and if it saves me some time. So we're going to start. Now, we will put the recipe that I'm using in the description box if this turns out great and you guys want to try it. So let me just go over the ingredients that you're going to need right now. I know you can't see my full counter, but it's just, you know, trying to make things work here. Now, I don't know how much this makes. Does it tell me? It does not tell me how many this makes. Oh, yes, it does. It says it serves 6. Now, I don't know if that's 1 is considered a serving or 2 is considered a serving. We have, in my little pan, I have enough for 12. So I'm actually going to times this by 2, I think. Or maybe I can't. Okay, we can do that. I'm going to have to grab more eggs. Got that. That's all good. That's all good. I need 4 more eggs. We can do this. Give me 1 second. I need more eggs. Okay. Here we are, guys. 4 more eggs. Should have made a coffee. That's fine. Okay. So let me go over the recipe. Now, like I said, this is going to be for 12, but you can just do half of this if you don't want to make that many. So they want 2 pounds of red potatoes. I have this metally petite potatoes. Okay, this is 1.5 pounds. It'll do. So we're going to use that because I'm not going out and buying more ingredients. I'm just using what I have got. Okay? They want 1 yellow onion large. I'm going to swap this out for a bigger one because this one's a little small. Let's see what we got. This one looks a bit bigger. So we got 1 large yellow onion. We have 2 tablespoons of olive oil. We have got kosher salt. We have got, they want smoked paprika. I just have paprika. So we're just going to use paprika. 8 large eggs, 2 cups of cottage cheese. Another thing about this recipe I love is it's really high in protein. Now, if you don't like cottage cheese, guess what? I don't either. But here's the thing. You don't even notice it in these egg bites. You will not be able to tell. Trust me. So just try it. Trust me. You want onion powder. You want, again, they want sharp cheddar cheese. I just have a mozza cheddar blend. So that's what I'm going to use. And then they want chives. I've got some really old green onions. Now, are green onions the same as chives? No, they're not. Chives are different. They're smaller, that kind of thing. At least I think they are. But I don't have chives. I have green onions. So I'm using them. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit and line a baking sheet with parchment paper. I've done that. Then you're going to place diced potatoes and onions on the baking sheet and do stuff. You got to roast them. So the first thing we want to do is take our 2 pounds of red potatoes and dice them into 1-inch pieces. But that's where the machine comes in. So let's look at it and see 1-inch pieces. So I got to find which one of these little gadgets is a 1-inch. This doesn't look like it, does it? Those aren't 1-inch pieces, are they? Those look really small. But I think that's my only option, besides the small one I have in here. So, never touch blades with your fingers. Yep, I get that. Okay, unlock it, takes it out. Okay, let me put this in here. Okay, now we're going to put this one in. Pop it in and lock it in place. That's the biggest one I have, so we're going to do that. Now, I'm just going to wash my potatoes. Where's my strainer? We're going to give them a wash. Some people with bagged things like this don't. They think that they're pre-washed or whatever, and they might be. I'm one of those people that I don't trust people. So I'm going to wash them again. Give me a second, guys. You'll hear the water. I'm right here. I'm just washing my taters. Okay. Now some of these look like they're not in the best condition. So we're going to do a little knife skills here to cut off some bad parts as well. So give me a moment. And again, you can't see what I'm doing. I will angle you in just a second. I just want to prep my taters here to make sure that they're good. So like I said, it's family day today. Well, not today, but when I'm filming this, it's family day. You guys are watching this way after family day. And if you don't live in Saskatchewan, you're probably like, what the heck is family day? So what did you guys do for family day? Did you do anything? Did you even know it was family day? Just curious. Okay, I'm going to angle you a little bit so you can see. Now, I've never used one of these before. I know. So from what I understand is you just place this here and you just push down on it and it's supposed to dice them. I think that's all that's to it. I'm so scared this isn't going to work because half the things I use don't. So let's try it and see. So here we go. We're just going to push down, and I think you got to do a big chunk. I've seen people do this. So you're just going to go. Oh, you guys, it worked. Are you kidding me right now? Seriously, can I put more than one on here? Can I put 2? I can. Are you kidding me? You guys, Do you have one of these at home? Have you tried these? Seriously? Why has no one told me how amazing this is? Now, I know a friend of mine, she sold hers at a garage sale. Oops, the lid comes off easy. She sold hers at a garage sale. And my question now to you, Heather, why on earth would you sell this? This is so freaking easy. Okay, now it's getting full, so I think that's my problem. So let me just take, look how quick and easy that was. Okay, we're gonna put that over here. And we're just gonna finish up because it was getting too full. Why on earth would you sell this? Why? This is like, girl, why? Why would you sell this? This is awesome. Like, hello, look how great that is. Okay, so we're just gonna put these on here. Now, you know what I noticed? Here's something I noticed about this, you guys. They said 1-inch pieces. Now, looking at this, because these are small potatoes, some of these, yeah, I don't know. Okay. No, okay, well, we got 1 inch. Okay, well, that was quick. That was easy. We're on to step 2. A yellow onion diced. Okay, so I'm going to switch out my blade. Okay, and I'm going to go with the small dice that was in there. Small dice. Lock it in place. Okay, we're going to remove our onion skin. You guys, I cannot get over how great this little machine is. Like, I'm going to use this all the time. Do you know how much easier it would be to do veggies for salads by using this thing? Like, seriously. How do people not... Maybe they do. Maybe I was going to say, how do people not have this and use it all the time? But maybe people do. Maybe I'm just the one that's behind the ball here. I don't know. It's possible. It wouldn't be the first time. Okay. So now, I'm just going to cut the onion. I don't want to do the full onion because that's too much, I think. So I'm just going to cut the onion into like quarters maybe. Does that sound right? Cut it into quarters. I'm going to take out the green part here if I can. Man, I can't get over how good this... Now, that's the one thing I hate. When you actually try something and you find, oh my God, it actually works really good. I'm like, why haven't I been using this? Like, why? Why have I just been cutting it with my hands instead of using this thing? Let's try the onion. A little more resistance, but you guys, look at that. Okay. Hello. I can't get over this. This is amazing to me. Wow. I almost feel upset that I haven't been, I do. I feel upset. I haven't been using this thing, and this could have saved me tons of time with chopping things. As far as I know, it's dishwasher safe, so I don't know why I haven't been using it, but I'm using it today, and I love it. Okay, so let's go on to step 1. Okay, we're going to place the diced potatoes and onions on the baking sheet, toss with oil, salt, and paprika, and bake for 15 minutes. Okay, so we're going to put our onion. You guys, like, look at that. It's amazing. Put our onion on here. And I'm not crying from the onion. Well, I'm tearing up a little, but not like I would be if I was cutting it by hand. Jeez. Okay. So we got that on there. Olive oil. They said 2 tablespoons. And a teaspoon of salt and a 1/4 teaspoon of paprika. So we're going to do olive oil. I got to get 2 tablespoons in this thing? That's a lot. Okay. But I mean, we do have a lot of potatoes and onions here, so. Makes sense. Okay, all over our things here. Okay, 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Check. That's an onion skin. I'll get rid of that. Rinse, because that's what I do. What did I say? A 1/4 teaspoon? It doesn't seem like much. A teaspoon of salt and a 1/4 of paprika. I wish I had smoked paprika. This is the second recipe now I've used where they've called for smoked paprika. Pretty sure this is just regular. Okay. 1/4 teaspoon paprika. Doesn't seem like enough. But who am I to judge? Every time I do a new recipe, I always follow it exactly as the recipe says to do it. And then I try it. And then after that, if I like it good enough, I'll make tweaks to it. If I'm like, oh, it could use more blah, then next time I do it, I use more blah. Okay, now we're going to toss it together. I'm just going to use my little spoon here and kind of give it a nice little toss right on the pan here. Just to kind of get everything coated in that olive oil and get that salt and paprika moved around. You guys see what I'm doing, kind of? Sorry, my kitchen is just not set up for proper filming. I'm trying to get you guys to see as much as you can. I know stuff's in the way. But I'm just tossing it gently here. Getting the potatoes and onions incorporated, everything coated. I mean, you could always do this in a big bowl if you wanted first and then put it on the pan, but that's just another dish. I mean, if you could just do it on the pan, why not, right? Okay, now I'm going to just kind of spread this out on my parchment paper. Okay, spread it out. Okay, and now we're going to stick it in the oven for 15 minutes at 400. That's hot. Whew. Okay, 15 minutes. I'm going to blow my nose because it's running for some reason. I think the onions are, thanks for that. Okay. Wash my hands. Okay. So we've got that in the oven for 15 minutes. Let's see what's next. So now it says, while the potatoes bake, spray a 12-slot muffin pan with oil. Oh. It said it made 6, and now it's saying to spray a 12-slot. So that means a serving is 2 of the egg bites. I have 1 12-slot. No, I'm wrong. I'm sorry, because I changed it. I doubled the recipe, but they would have adjusted the instructions for the doubled recipe. So this is right. One bite would be a serving. Okay, so it says to spray it with oil. However, this is my silicone bakeware, and I have experimented with this already, and I do not have to use liners or spray it. They actually recommend not spraying this with oil or Pam or anything like that. So I'm just going to use it as is. Trust me, they will pop right out. Okay, now they want you to blend the eggs, cottage cheese, onion powder, and a pinch of salt in a high-speed blender until completely smooth. Here's the issue. My Ninja blender is broken. The big jug is broken. I'm waiting for them to send me a replacement. So the blender itself works, but the big jug doesn't. It's cracked and the lid is broken. So what I'm going to do is the only thing I have, which are these little individual cups. So I'm going to have to do this in sections, blending it, and then I'm going to have to put it in a bowl and just mix it all together because it's not, I can only put so much in here. So that's kind of the problem. So we're just going to have to do this one thing at a time. So let's go through it again. Eggs, cottage cheese, onion powder, salt. Okay, and that's it. Did I do that? A pinch of salt. Okay, so eggs, cottage cheese, onion powder, pinch of salt. So we have 8 eggs. I'm going to do those first. 8 eggs in here. I do rinse my eggs before I crack them, so I'm just going to be off camera a bit doing this. So just bear with me, guys. We are back. Make sure I got all the eggs in there. Pretty sure I do. So we have got 8 eggs in here. And now we are going to put in the 2 teaspoons onion powder and a pinch of salt. My hands are wet. Pinch of salt. So everyone always says, what's a pinch of salt, Melissa? Well, you know what a pinch is, right? That's literally all you do is you go in and you pinch your salt. Okay, and whatever's in there, that's your pinch. So pinch your salt and put it in there. That's a pinch. That's literally all it is. Okay, so we've got a pinch of salt, and it was onion powder, right? 2 teaspoons. So my teaspoon, it does, okay. 2 teaspoons. So 1, I'm going to stick that in there. And 2 teaspoons, right like that. Perfect. And now I'm going to put my blender lid on, and I'm going to blend it. And it's going to be loud for you. I'm sorry. I want to go on straight. Okay. I'm going to try to move things for you guys. Sorry, things are a bit messy, you know? It's just how it goes. Okay, we're going to blend. Here we go, guys. Ready? Here's our egg mixture. Let me grab a bowl. If I have, where's a big bowl? The big bowl is full of stuff. You guys, we better be doing this drawer or this cabinet soon on a Toss It Tuesday. I'm telling you, there's so much crap in here. Darn. Okay, we got a bowl. Come over here. Okay, put it in here. Perfect. I can smell those potatoes and onions cooking. Oh, I should put some garlic in, but we're doing the recipe as is. I can switch it up later. Okay, so we did that. Now 2 cups of cottage cheese. Okay, 2 cups. This is 500 grams, but I have used some of this. I've used some already. So honestly, I probably need this whole container, but I am going to measure it out because that's what I do. I measure everything. It's just my pan, you guys. It's okay. So I'm just going to give this a mix, and then we're just going to measure it. But I'm 90% sure this is going to take the whole container, guys. 2 cups. But, you know, so you don't want to like pack it down, but you want to make sure that it's properly in there. So I'm going to say that's a cup. Okay. I'm just going to use the same container because it's all getting mixed together anyway. Don't dirty another container if you don't have to. You know what I mean? Okay. 2. Now, if I made a mistake with the serving sizes, and if this is actually going to end up making me 24 instead of 12, which I think it will, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the first 12 as per the recipe, and then I'm going to take the other 12 and I'm going to make 6 of them with sausage and 6 of them with bacon. Because extra protein and I want to try it. So this is pretty much another cup. So I was right. It took the whole container, but it's good to measure if you're not sure. It's good to measure if you're not sure. Now I've already put the salt and onion powder in with the egg, so we're not going to add anything to this. Let me rinse these. Okay, we use the whole container. I'm going to toss that. Okay, so we've got our 2 cups of cottage cheese. We're going to blend it. Here we go. I think my blender's done. I think it's broken. He just got the container replaced, but I think we got to replace the whole thing, if I'm being honest with you. I think we're going to have to. Oh, well. It is what it is. We'll figure it out later. Okay, move that over there. We've blended up our cottage cheese. Ooh, I have never blended cottage cheese. Have you guys ever blended cottage cheese? This is crazy. It turns into, it looks like sour cream. Is cottage cheese sour cream? Am I learning something today? What the heck? I'm gonna taste it. It's not quite sour cream, but it's pretty darn close. It's really salty. I didn't put any salt in here, but it's really salty. Interesting. Okay. All right. Now, I didn't realize it was going to be this thick. I'm going to take a spatula and I'm going to add it to my egg mixture. You guys, look at this. Is crazy. I had no idea this would happen to cottage cheese. I had no idea. Oh my gosh. How nuts is that? Okay. Huh, learn something new every day, you guys. Learn something new every day. Okay. This is really hard to get all of this out. Doing my best to get most of it out here. But this container does have a few ridges and stuff that it's going to get hung up on. Oh, I might have to make a coffee with you guys too while we wait for this. This might turn into a long video, but full of lots of things. Okay, I'm going to say that's about good. Let me try to get some off of here, because that's crazy. I had no idea that it would turn into that. I swear, it's pretty much sour cream. I had no clue, you guys. No clue. Okay, we're going to say that's good. We'll probably need this. Let me just leave it there for a sec. Let me rinse this off, because wow, I had no clue. No clue, you guys. That is crazy. I have never blended cottage cheese before. Huh. Okay. Okay, crazy. Now I assume we mix this all together, because they said to blend it all together, right? Let's just go back and read it here. Blend eggs, cottage cheese, onion powder, and salt in a high-speed blender until completely smooth. After the potatoes roast, lower the oven temperature to 350. Distribute the roasted potatoes evenly into each slot of the muffin pan and pour the egg mixture on top. Stir gently to mix the egg mixture and potatoes. Sprinkle the cheese and chives on top. Okay. I gotta blow my nose again. Lots of cuts in this video. All right. And if we blow our nose, we gotta wash our hands. Okay. We're almost done. Potatoes and onions are almost done. Got like 20 seconds. I'm just going to do a quick little check here to see how they're doing. Okay, that's cool. We're going to take our green onions, which have seen better days, and we're going to chop them up. It says 2 tablespoons, but honestly, I need to take a lot of them apart because they have seen better days. Okay, so there's our onion and potato mixture. Now I'm just going to leave them in there for a little longer. They look fine. They're not burning. I'm just going to leave them in there for just a tad longer while I prep our onions here. Like I said, they need a little work. Okay, let me rinse off our green onions. And like I said, these are not chives. Chives are different. Okay, we're going to cut off the ends and the bad bits. Okay. I think I did that one already. This one, okay. Okay. Cut off that. The ends. Yes, I'm aware you're done. I'll be right there. Right there. Okay. All right, let's get... Now, I also like green onions, so I'm probably going to end up using more than they want, but that's fine. Okay. Let me take... Woo! Almost lost you there. Let me take these out, and then we're going to lower the heat to 350, okay? Here we go. Oh, that's hot. Oh. Okay, there's our potatoes and onion mixture. We're going to lower that to 350. Whew. All right. Okay, that's cool. I'm going to mix. I don't want to use this, so cool this off a little. Okay, I'm going to mix the eggs and cottage cheese in here. I should actually, you know what? I'm gonna use a whisk because this isn't working very good. So let me get a whisk. We're just going to whisk this together till it's all creamy and wonderful. Perfect. Let me chop my green onions here. Okay. I wonder if I could put these in the chopper. I probably could, but I don't think they would go as fine as they want me to do them. So we're just going to do them by hand. Yeah, there's definitely more green onions here than they suggest. So we'll see. I might not use all of these because I do want to follow the recipe as they say. So we will see. I think they said to use 2 tablespoons of green onions, and I've probably got at least 6 tablespoons here. So that's a little bit more than I probably should use. So we will see. We'll play it by ear, okay? Okay, let's go back to our ingredient or our instructions here. Okay, so we lowered the oven to 350. We're going to distribute the roasted potatoes evenly into each slot of the muffin pan. Now keep in mind, I'm pretty sure that I actually am going to end up making 24. So I only want to use about half of those potatoes. So let's make a mess. Let's kind of separate them, you know, so we can kind of, I would say that that looks about half and half. So I'm going to just use one section here and put them in here. And then we're going to pour the egg mixture on top and stir it gently to mix the egg mixture and potatoes together. Now it doesn't say how high to fill these. Like it doesn't say fill to the top, fill 3/4. It doesn't say. But I know that eggs generally expand when they cook. So I'm probably going to fill it 3/4 at maximum. So I'm just going to put a little bit in the bottom of each, and then I can come back and put more if I have more potatoes left over. But I just kind of want to, you know, I don't want to run out. I lost some to the floor already. Happens. Yeah, this definitely is going to make me 24, you guys, which I'm not mad at because from what I've heard, these freeze really well. And then they're quick and easy. Just pop them in like your oven or air fryer or whatever just to reheat them. So I think they'll be good. Just want to make sure that these are kind of even here. As much as possible. And they all look pretty good. I don't know. Which one needs more? Maybe that one. Maybe this one. Don't lose any of those onions. Okay. I'm going to say that that's pretty good. I don't know. I don't know. Hang on. We lost potatoes. Into the garbage. And again, wash our hands. Okay. So I have filled our little pan with the potato and onion mixture. And now I'm going to probably get a little ladle. My little ladle. Just going to mix this up one more time to make sure it's mixed. It does look fairly mixed. We're going to take our mixture and we're going to pour it over the potatoes. Like I said, I'm probably going to do, I don't know, 3/4 maybe. Again, I'm just going to put like a little ladle and then I'm going to come back probably and put more if needed. But this will probably expand when we cook. And another thing I like about this pan, I mean, you can use any kind of pan you want, but I like this one because it's a square pan and this looks about the size of the Starbucks potato and chive bakes. So I've talked about this before in my videos that you need to trick your brain, right? Your brain needs to be tricked. Because if it thinks this looks like Starbucks and it tastes like Starbucks, it's not going to know it isn't Starbucks. You know what I mean? Okay. I definitely used more than half of this. So we're going to run into a problem. We're not going to have enough for the next batch. Now my question is that because I put too much in these? I might siphon off a little bit. Like I filled them about 3/4. I don't know if you can see that. But we are still putting cheese in here and we're still putting green onions in here. So maybe this is too much. So let me just grab a spoon and just take a little bit out of each one. Because I really don't know, you guys. I want to have enough to get another 12. Maybe if I just take like a teaspoon out of each pocket. This is the first time I'm making this recipe, and sometimes you just don't know until you make it at least once, you know? Like, I have no idea. No clue. No clue. Okay. I think we'll leave it at that and see what happens. Okay, now we're gonna mix them together a little bit. You basically just want to lift up the bottom here to make sure that the eggs get all the way to the bottom. That's all you really have to do here. You don't have to go crazy with it. You know. Okay, that's good. Okay. And now what did it say? Sprinkle the cheese. You guys, my memory, so crappy. Okay, sprinkle cheese and chives on top and then bake for 18 to 20 minutes. And then they want you to switch the oven to broil just for a minute or two to brown the cheese. However, I have silicone. You don't want to use broil with silicone, so I'm not going to do that step. Okay. So cheese, they say 2 cups of cheese and 4 tablespoons of finely diced chives. Oh, 4 tablespoons, right, because we increased it. So I'm just going to split my chives in half and do half for this and half for the other. And then I'm just going to do a cup of cheese. For these ones, and then a cup of cheese for the other one. So let me grab a cup so we can make sure we use the right amount. And I mean, if you guys want to use more cheese, use more cheese. I'm just trying to do it as close to the recipe as possible. Also, I want to know the nutritional value as closely as I can. So that's why I'm really trying to stick to what it says, you know? Okay. So we've got about a cup of cheese. I'll probably put just a little more. It's not quite to the top. There we go. Okay, cup of cheese. And this is just to sprinkle it. So again, I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit on each one. If I have more cheese, I can always come back and put more. But once you're out of ingredients, you're out of ingredients. I've had that happen before too. Run out of ingredients before you get to the end. That has happened to me. So I really hope these turn out, you guys, and I really hope they're good. I'm trying to find high protein, easy foods for myself and my family that my husband can also bake or make, because he's not a great cook. So if I can have stuff pre-done already, like in the freezer, that he literally just needs to take out and heat up, then I know my daughter's still getting nutritious food, and I know it's easier for him, and it's just better. Like, you guys, it's just better, you know? Okay, we're getting there. Okay, sprinkle the chives on top. I'm surprised they don't want us to mix the chives in. You'd think being on top they would burn. But again, who am I to say? Because I'm pretty sure in the Starbucks ones they're mixed in. But again, don't know. Don't know, guys. Okay. Chives. I think that's pretty good. Chives. I'm going to just give my hands a little rinse here. Okay, is that it? Is that all? There's no pepper in here. How is there no pepper? I'm a pepper girl. Okay. I don't know. Okay, that's all it says. Bake for 18 to 20 minutes. So, okay. I really want to put pepper in here, but that's fine. I can add pepper later, right? That's fine. Maybe I'll add pepper to the other ones. It's fine. Okay. So I'm going to put this in the oven. This is what it looks like. They look beautiful. Okay, so we're going to stick those in. Now, I only have one of these pans, so unfortunately I cannot prep another pan right now. Let me put the timer on for 18 minutes. Okay, hang on. Okay, so that is what it is. Okay, I'm going to clean up okay? I'm going to probably come back before the timer's done. We're going to make a coffee together because I need a coffee, and I'd like to share that with you. So I will be back. You're kind of getting a 3-for-1 today. Wow, Copycat Starbucks egg bites, the little machine here, and a coffee. 3-in-1. You're welcome. How fun is today? Okay, I'll be back, guys. Go grab yourself a coffee if you want, or grab some coffee ingredients and you can make one with me. I'll be back in just a bit. See you soon. Okay, guys, we are back with your bonus Try It Thursday. I know I've talked about this. I don't remember if I actually did a video to show you or not, but we're going to do one today. Premier Protein. Okay, Matthew and I did a taste test of Premier Protein, and we found out we really like it. 30 grams of protein in here, which is great for us. Now, we do have other protein powder that we love and we use all the time. These, however, are great for if you're in a hurry, if you need to just grab something and run out the door. I also found using these in my coffee, I really enjoy. So what I used to use in my coffee, let's go through this real quick. Where is it? Here it is. Now, I love this still. Don't get me wrong. I still love this. This is International Delight Vanilla Toffee Caramel Creamer. Okay, I love it. Here's the issue. 1 tablespoon of this is 35 calories. I guarantee you I put way more than 1 tablespoon in my coffee. Like probably half a cup, if not more. And this also has 0 grams of protein. 0 grams of protein. This is 160 calories for the whole thing and 30 grams of protein. Okay. I do still have some of this and I want to use it up. So I do put like a little splash. I might actually put a splash of it in there. But I'm going to show you how I make my coffee now. Okay. So again, I've talked about this before and I talked about in this video, tricking your brain. Okay. Your brain always is going to crave things, right? Fat, salt. Your brain thinks eating out is better, right? Because it's easier. You don't have to cook it. You don't have to clean. It just tastes better. Our brains are wired that way. So we have to trick our brains. And sometimes that's hard to do. I do it by visual tricking my brains. Okay. This is a Starbucks cup that I bought at Starbucks. I think this was like $4. It was cheap. This is like a venti size. It looks just like a Starbucks cup. It has just like Starbucks. It has it all on there. It has the lines. It has everything. This is dishwasher safe, which is great. I use this cup every day. I love it. This is me tricking my brain. This is me thinking, oh, look, I'm drinking Starbucks. It's obviously not Starbucks, but I can't afford a $10 Starbucks coffee every day. I was doing that for a while. Excuse me, but I can't. So this is in the flavor Cafe Latte, which is great. So I'm going to start with, actually, I'm going to start by doing what Starbucks does. And I like to line my cup with caramel sauce, just like Starbucks. Okay, we want this to look like Starbucks. And I mean, it's not going to taste exactly like Starbucks, but you want it to try to taste as close to it as you can get, right? So you just put your little caramel drizzle around there, okay? Already looking like Starbucks. So that's how I start. Then I need ice. I forgot the ice. I like iced coffees. You can make hot coffees. You don't have to make iced. Normally, I put my ice in first. However, this takes up a lot of room. So we're going to put in the protein first. Well, we'll put in some ice first. Changing my mind here, guys. I'm changing my mind. Okay. Let's see if we can get some of this broken up a little. Okay. So we'll put a little bit of ice in here. Okay. And then we got our protein. They do come in different flavors. I like the cafe latte. So we're just going to pour that in. Okay. It's going to take up a lot of your cup. Look, it's going to go all the way to that line. Okay? Get it all out. Okay. We'll rinse that later. Now, I make my own cold brew at home. This is the Tupperware cold brew carafe. I make my own cold brew. Okay? You don't have to use cold brew. You can use coffee, whatever. You can use whatever you have, but I use cold brew. So I'm going to put in, can you see? Not really. Okay, I'm just going to put in some coffee. Okay. And then I also have, for today, I'm going to use the English toffee. This is the Da Vinci syrup. I have all different kinds of syrup, but I want English toffee. So I'm going to put probably 2, 3, 4, 5, let's do 6 pumps of toffee. Let me give it a little mix. A little straw here. I'm just going to taste it to see what we have to tweak. Okay. I'm going to put just a splash of this in just because I'm trying to use it up. Just a splash. Okay. Now, normally, I would take this and I would use it to make a cold foam for the top, but I have whipped cream that I want to use up as well. So I'm not going to use a cold foam today, but I am going to use whipped cream today. Okay. So just put your whip on, and you don't have to use whipped cream if you don't want to. You don't have to. And then I also have, this is like little sugar crystals from when I make candied nuts. This is what's left over, so I don't want to waste it. So I keep it, and I use it as a topping for my coffees. They're like little sugar crystals. And then here is my at-home Starbucks coffee. Look at those sugar crystals. Aren't they beautiful? And honestly, guys, it tastes amazing. Is it exactly like Starbucks? Not exactly, but it's pretty close. It's pretty close. And you can do whatever your preference is. You can have more coffee. You don't have to use a full carton of Premier Protein if you don't want to. You can add different types of syrups in. You can leave the syrups out. You can put caramel sauce on top. You can leave the caramel sauce out. There's so many different ways you can make it. And it's all what your personal preference is, all what you like. But honestly, I'm pretty happy with it. So this has definitely got at least 30 grams of protein in here. And then it tastes great. I also find the Premier Protein fills me up pretty good. So that's always a good thing too. But that's how I make my coffee at home. And I'm so excited about it. Because it's easier, it's cheaper. It's not really easier, but I kind of like making coffee. There's something about when you make something yourself, right? You just feel good about it, especially if it turns out really well. So I really like it. We've got about a minute left on the oven, and then we're going to check them. It's been 18 minutes. It might need those extra 2, but we're going to see. So while we wait, I'm just going to put some of this stuff away. I'll be right back. Give this a little check here and see how we're doing. They didn't puff up as much as I thought they were going to puff up. Okay. Let's take them out and have a look. They look good. Are they cooked? That's the question. Where is my tester? Where is my tester, you guys? Is it missing? Uh-oh. Oh no! My My husband does dishes, and he never puts things back where they go properly. So things go missing, and then it becomes a game of Melissa trying to figure out where Matthew put things. Where would he have put it? Or is it somehow lost altogether? Because I don't see it here. You guys, where would he have put my tester? Ugh, it's frustrating. Okay. It's missing. I don't know where it is. What am I going to use instead? You guys. I guess a toothpick. That's all I have. Ugh, frustrating. Okay. It's got to be here somewhere, right? I mean, he wouldn't have thrown it out, would he? Okay, let's not worry about it. Let's just see how we feel about these. I mean, I don't know, you guys. I'm going to leave them in for 2 more minutes because they're not quite brown. And normally they want me to put it on the broiler for 2 more minutes. And I can't do that with silicone. So I'm going to pop them in for 2 more minutes. And then we'll take them out. I'm going to let them cool a bit. And then I'm probably going to make the remainder of them. I am going to cook sausage and bacon. I already have sausages cooked. Let me show you. I made them the other day, knowing that I would need them. So I just have little breakfast sausages cooked. So I'm just going to dice these up, and I will sprinkle those in, probably 6 of them. And then I'm going to cook some bacon, and I'm going to crumble that and put those in the other 6. And then I'll have some with bacon and some with sausage. And then we'll see. Who knows? Maybe I'll make some with bacon and sausage together. I don't know. But for now, we're just going to do them separate just so we can try them out and see which ones we like the best, so I know what to make in the future if these turn out good. If this turns out bad, I won't be making these in the future. Easy peasy. Okay, I'm going to go. I'm going to do all of that prep. I will come back at the very end once everything is cooked, and I will show you the end result. All right, we'll see you guys soon. Bye. Hey guys, I just wanted to check in real quick and just let you know what I'm doing with the sausage and the bacon. So I'm cooking my bacon here. I'm doing 6 strips of bacon because I will have 6 that are bacon. So I'm putting 1 strip per egg bite. And I did the same with the sausage. 1 breakfast sausage for 1 cup. So what I did here is I've put the potato and onion mixture in the bottom of all of them. And I've just put the sausage in 6. Once the bacon's cooked, I'm going to put the bacon in these 6. Then I'll put the egg mixture on top, give it a little mix, top it with the cheese and the green onion like last time, and then put those in the oven for 20 minutes. Let me show you the first egg bites that came out of the oven. Here they are, you guys. They look amazing. They also keep their shape really well. You can see they're nice golden brown on the bottom. Honestly, these look exactly like the Starbucks ones. They look exactly. So my brain is already tricked. So I'm very happy. I haven't tasted them yet. You know what? Maybe we should. Let's do a taste test. We'll do the sausage and bacon later. Let's do a quick little bite of these. I'm so curious. Okay, here we go. These taste exactly like the Starbucks ones. Exactly. How? Oh my gosh, we did it. You guys, a copycat recipe that actually works. The only thing I would do is put pepper in because I love pepper. I did actually put some pepper in the egg mixture for the sausage and the bacon ones. Oh my gosh, you guys. And look how well they hold up. You can eat these in the car, which is what I love about the Starbucks ones, is I can eat them in the car. Let me flip my bacon before it burns. Wow, like what? Wow, I'm so impressed. These I'm definitely going to be making again. These will be in my freezer. These will be a staple. These are incredible. I can't get over how good these are. Awesome. You'd never know the cottage cheese was in here either. You'd never know. Oh my God. Okay. I will be back once these bake to show you the final result. I'm impressed. Okay, guys, we are back. They are out of the oven. So these are the sausage ones. These are the bacon ones. They smell amazing. I'm just going to show you with this pan. They literally just pop right out. You can see they're nice and golden brown. These are going to be great to go in the freezer for a quick little meal that you can just heat up, take with you. They're going to be great. These are the sausage ones over here. I can't believe how, I'm going to have to put some here. I can't believe how good these turned out. I'm so happy. And I can't tell you how happy I am. Okay, I'm running out of room here. With these pans. Like, I love these pans way more than I thought I would. And I love that I got this square one because these look just like the Starbucks ones. Like, just like them. So that's exciting. Okay. I want to try a sausage one. Do I want to do bacon or do I want to do sausage? Oh, it's so hard to know. I'm going to do the sausage. So here's the sausage one. Okay, really good. They're still warm. I don't know if you can see. There's still steam. I don't know if you can see that. Let's give her a try. This is the sausage one. I want to get a good bite here with sausage in it, okay? They're good. Mmm. Mmm. Oh, that's good. Now, I pre-cooked the sausage and the bacon and added them in. Oh my God, you guys. These are so good. So, what did I get here? I got 24 of them. And they say 2 is a serving. So that's 12 servings. That's probably definitely enough for us for a week. Because we're probably not going to have them every morning or every day. We'll probably, switch it up a bit. So I'm going to say this will probably last us maybe even 2 weeks. This might last us 2 weeks. I mean, I've obviously had 2 today already. But I think this will be good. Now, I don't know. It doesn't really say how long they keep for. I'm going to say they probably keep in your fridge for 3 days. And they'll probably keep in your freezer for up to 6 months. That would be my guess. But yeah. So this really worked out well. This was a great recipe. We'll put it in the comments or in the description. Sorry. So if you want to try it, definitely. Now, the ones that don't have the sausage or bacon in it, they taste just like the Starbucks potato chive bake. Just like it. Obviously, the ones with the sausage and bacon, they don't taste like the Starbucks ones. They're different because they have different things in them. But they're still very good. I still really like them. Right now, if I had to go between the sausage and the original, I prefer the original. The taste of the original, it just reminds me of Starbucks so much. I really like it. The sausage ones are good too. Obviously, there's more protein in the sausage ones. But yeah, I'm excited it worked out. I'm happy that you guys came along for this little taste test recipe tryout. Let me know of any copycat recipes you've tried that taste just like the real thing. I would love to know them. I love trying things. I've really this year got into cooking and baking and trying recipes. I'm glad that I'm going down this path because there's a million recipes I have that I still want to try. So I'm excited that we're doing this year and things are going really well. This also helps with meal planning and having things prepped ahead of time, which make things even easier. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. As always, I appreciate every single one of you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.